Well, Mark, welcome along to Barrow A.F.C. How excited are you by the opportunity?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. You know, I wanted to get back in work quickly after what happened at Forest Green, and Barrow came for me and made me feel really welcome, and made it clear they wanted me to take them forward. So I'm really looking forward to it.
How energised does that make you? You know, after a spell like that at another club, 5 years is a long stint to be at any football club these days. So how energised and looking forward to it are you to get back?
Yeah, obviously I was 6 games short of five seasons. So I didn't want to rest, I didn't want to break, I wanted to get straight back in because I felt a little bit aggrieved at what happened, and I want to prove 1 or 2 people wrong.
Obviously there have been lots of jobs in and around the Football League and the 2 divisions available this summer. So what was it that attracted you to Barrow? The
way that Tony, the owner, and Paul went about it, really. They just came knocking and did everything they could to get me to come. And you know, it's not so much about where you work or what it is. It's about the people. I think the people you work for. If you can work for good people, it gives you a chance.
Absolutely, and they've obviously got big ambitions for this football club. It's not just about, you know, survival in League Two. They want to progress this football club.
Yeah, I think the odds have recently come out, haven't they, for next year? And I think Barrow are joint favourites with Stevenage to get relegated. So that's great. That's great for us. And yeah, can't wait to get cracking.
That's the kind of fuel, isn't it? You prove people wrong with things like that.
It is, and we want to get the fans engaged. We want to get the fans on board. And I think if we can get it going and play like we want to play, get the fans to buy into it, I think it can be a real hostile place. Like I've seen before when I've been here with teams, it's not a nice environment to be involved in, because it's certainly let me know in the past that how very not very nice I am. And now I'm looking forward to a home game.
That can be a real weapon, can't it? Because the first season back after nearly 50 years, it was so upsetting not to have fans here for the majority. That can be a real weapon for us, can't it?
I think that was a big thing for me, was to come to Barrow with sort of the first time really with fans, that apart from a couple of games where they're going to have proper fans in and being in the league and celebrating, and hopefully gives us a springboard to go and get some results.
And that's it, having them on your side, probably not having a pop at you this time.
Yeah, I know that. I think it used to be like a metal cage by the tunnel, by the changing room, and I've been told what I am a few times through there. I think I've even been spat at a few times. Oh, no. But I used to give them a bit back, as you do, and I'm looking forward to meeting them all.
It has been a really strange year, hasn't it, for everybody, and it will just feel such a relief, won't it, to first game of next season. Hopefully, touch wood, we've got a full house and here cheering the lads on. Yeah,
it'd be great, won't it? A lot of work to be done between now and then. We've got to make sure that we get the recruitment right. We've got to be really selective. We've got scope to work with the budget and bring some real good acquisitions into what is already a really good group of players. Yes, exciting.
You're talking about recruitment already. I mean, you know, feet not even under the table yet, and already that work's begun, I guess.
I think that's the main thing, is you can only be as good as your players. And if you can get a group of good players that are committed, spirited together, then that gives you a hell of a chance.
I know you've got a particular brand of football. I actually remember the game here. We played in the home game here against Forest Green. It was a really good game, and I remember you saying some really nice things about the football that Barrow played last season as well. And you know, you have got the tools to start build on for the new season.
Yeah, I think people talk about styles of play, but that you're governed by the players that you have. So the players that are here and the players that we bring in, we have to find the right blend. We have to find the right way of doing it. Of course, people will associate a style of play with what I've done before, and that'll be the aim. But the main thing is to try and win, and that's the most important thing.
Obviously, you're very experienced at this level and the one above as well. What kind of things does it take? What factors do you need to be a success as a team, as a club at League Two level?
I think first of all, your recruitment has got to be good. You've got to have the right ingredients to make a good cake. You've got to have a good team spirit. You've got to have, the fans have got to buy in, and everybody's got to be together. It's all got to be singing off the same hymn sheet. And if you do that and you get a little bit of luck, then why not?
Given the conversations you've had, I mean, like we talked about the ambition of this football club, where do you see, where can this project lead us?
I think the first thing is to, like I say, is to get our feet under the table, to assess what's already here, add to that, to give the boys that are here some help, and then hopefully start well. If you start well, you get that momentum. I think you look at teams like Wycombe, you know, you look where they've ended up. Obviously they've got relegated from the Championship, but it just shows you what good management, good recruitment can do. And if we can replicate or emulate anywhere near that, I'm sure the people in Barrow will be over the moon.
And obviously the recruitment process we've gone through has been a fairly rapid one. It allows you to get straight on with that work. There's summer breaks for football managers that don't tend to exist too often, do they?
No, but the beauty of it now is that anything can be done remotely. I've got an idea that in my head of the kind of players that I want, and obviously you're not going to get every target that you try and get because there's a lot of other clubs all after good players. So it's about being selective, hoping that they want to come and be involved with something exciting, and getting that done as quick as possible.
What helps as well is arriving with a trusted number 2 as well,
Yeah.
Richard Dryden alongside you. What qualities will he bring as well?
Well, I've known Richard for a long time. He's obviously experienced footballer, played in the Premier League, great defender at Southampton. So he'll bring a bit of structure, very good, not putting too much pressure on him with set pieces and, you know, attacking set pieces. We had a really good record with the amount of goals we scored from set pieces, and he's someone I can trust implicitly, and that's a key thing.
And just finally, I guess, a message for those fans. We've talked a lot about them and how important they're going to be going forward. What would be your message to the supporters as we head into the summer?
I think it's just like, you know, just to reproduce that hostility that they provide when they're in the building. Sometimes we're not going to play well. Sometimes you're going to get punched on the nose and it's going to hurt. But if they can get behind everybody when it's not going so well, as well as when it is going well, then we can have a good time together.